And in this next exercise, it's also still salamander exercise, but we are practicing it on all fours. So come onto your hands and knees, then sit back onto your heels, lift the torso up, and first we just want to bring some movement again into the neck. Just feel if there's any tightness, any aches, and also analyze your own stress levels. Where are you? Are you totally relaxed? Are you stressed? And where are you on a scale from 1 to 10? Where would you say that you find yourself? And of course, these exercises are not just great to do when you are stressed. It's like a practice, and the more you incorporate them, the easier it will be for you to start shifting from a state where you feel stressed or exhausted or overwhelmed or anxious to a state where you can soften and relax. And you can do those exercises also in bed, really great. The first one we did with the hands behind the back, behind the head, is a great one to do in your bed, especially if you can't fall asleep or if you wake up in the middle of the night and can't go back to sleep. So that's how you can also use the exercises. So not necessarily stress situations throughout the day, but before you go to bed, to allow the system to slow down, and in the middle of the night when you feel you need something to relax the mind if it is overactive and busy. Good, now come on to all fours and tuck the toes under. What we do here first is we want to have a good level for the head. So we don't want to have the head down, nor do we want to have it up, nor do we want to have it on one side or the other. So we're just working here with the levels. Spread your fingers really well. Now, it's actually of benefit if you have maybe cushions or blocks underneath your hands so that your upper body is a little lifted. So see what works for you. You can also have your hands on the mat, that's totally fine too. And let's with the head, just move the head. So let the head sink down, and then you notice that you're far below the natural alignment here. And then lift the head, lift the chin, look forward, even look up, and you notice how your head is too high up. And then just see if you can balance it in by lifting the head, lowering it down, just finding a position that feels the head, the neck is in alignment with the spine. And this is where we want to keep the head. Take a deep breath in here, exhale. Now make sure that your lower back is not arching. So you're drawing the navel gently up towards the spine. Good, now start moving the eyes without moving the head first. So we look over to the right side. And now you start bending, side bending the head. So again, you want to bring your right ear towards your right shoulder as you're looking towards your right shoulder. But then allow more movement to happen. Remember, in the seated position, I said we want to keep the spine straight. Now here we start rounding through the spine. You can side bend your head more and more. And keep looking to the right. Now maybe you're not gazing towards your shoulder, but even further towards your right hip. Breathe here. Just let the breath flow comfortably in through the nose, out through the nose. Keep the breath relaxed. And again, you might experience a sign of yawning, swallowing, a sigh. And gently bring the head back. Take a deep breath, maybe sit into a child's pose here. Relax the forehead down towards the mat. Just breathe, resting, relaxing. Now this kneeling variation might be something you could do before bed. Let's say you're doing the sleep sequence, or you're doing any stretching, any movements. And before you go to bed, you could do the kneeling salamander exercise. Come back up to all fours. You can always add a few cat-cows here. Do them slowly with awareness. And then come back into a neutral position. Find again the level for your head, so you're not down here and squeezing the head over, where you're in a comfortable position. Start by moving the eyes to the left side, and then slowly bring the left ear towards the left shoulder, and then move even further, moving along the spine, side bending even deeper here. Keep breathing through the nose, comfortably. Keep looking now maybe to the left hip, no longer the shoulder, but maybe you're gazing over the shoulder towards your hip. Also keep the head level, we're not lifting the head up. It often automatically happens over time. Few more breaths. And then very slowly come back to center. Really sink back into a child's pose. Take a moment here. Keep breathing here. Soften along the spine, soften through the neck. You can also gently move your head. Take a few more breaths here. And very slowly roll up vertebrae by vertebrae into a seated position. And with the hands over the thighs, again with your eyes closed, move the head from side to side. And just observe the sensations just in the upper vertebrae and for your neck, and the movement of the head. And maybe you can also experience softness, smoothness. It's like everything is open and free, and there is space, and you can move. There's nothing in the way. And bring the head back to center. Take another deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth. And inhale. Gently open your eyes. Good. I hope this exercise was also helpful, slightly different, a little bit more movement into the spine, but a great way if you're already doing some movements, and it doesn't have to be the sleep sequence in the evening, it could be in the morning when you're waking your body up. Cat-cow, being on all fours, is always a great pose to wake up the spine and the nerves, because along the spine, the spinal cord, all the nerves, or most of the nerves at least, are connected to the spinal cord. And when we move the spine, we create movement into those areas. So a very good way to not just warm up the muscles through cat-cow movements, but the whole body, your whole being, your nervous system as well. And yeah, try those exercises out, see which ones work for you, see if you can do them over a certain period of time. Maybe for a week, try to do them every day, or do them when you're lying in bed, whenever you feel you can't sleep or you wake up. Do them, whether that is every night or not, that doesn't matter, but you know you have something at hand that can help you, together with breathing comfortably and in a very relaxed, soft way. So yeah, great. Thank you so much for trying these exercises out and for being here. And I really hope that one or two of those tools can help you and become like something that you do regularly, that is always there for you whenever you need some release and relaxation. Great. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much.